Hi and welcome. I'm Ben Goss. Thank you so much for joining me today. As some of you know, I'm a real estate agent here in the Augusta area with Keller Williams Realty, and we're doing some videos to try to promote the businesses that are on our preferred vendors list. These are businesses that a lot of our agents work with directly, that we prefer out. And joining me today is Taylor Freeman with Crosby Roofing. Taylor, thank you so much for joining me today.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
Well, so let's take us back. Talk to us about how Crosby Roofing got started.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a pretty interesting story, or maybe not that interesting. It depends on how you look at it. But back in 1989, Richard Crosby was just a handyman around town. So he had a customer who was looking to have a shed built. So went over there. Sure, I can take care of this for you. The customer then said, well, what about the roof that you're going to put? He goes, well, I don't really do roofs. He goes, but I can build everything else for you. And so the customer was having a hard time finding somebody to do the roof. And he said, you know what, I'll take a shot at it. So gets up there, puts the roof on, does a pretty good job. And he's like, this is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. And literally from that one interaction right there turned into all these years later of putting countless roofs on here in the CSRA. So yeah, it was just that simple. It's how it got started. So
that is cool. Some of the most simplest ideas tend to be the most brilliant.
Absolutely, yeah.
So your name implies that all y'all do is roofing, which is incorrect.
Right.
A lot more.
No, we do a good bit more than that. So on top of roofing, we also do seamless gutters, windows, siding, doors, just a plethora of columns, just a plethora of other things that we can take care of for folks. Roofing is still our bread and butter, don't get me wrong. That's kind of what we hang our hat on. But we have a lot of great tradesmen, great guys who are very good at their job, and we kind of expanded out into siding and other things like that as well too.
Awesome. So let's go back to roofs real quick.
Yeah.
What is the age that a roof would need to be replaced?
Sure. So again, that depends on the type of shingle that you have on the roof. So if you have a 3-tab shingle, which that's pretty much what everybody kind of recognizes as a roof. A 3-tab shingle is going to last anywhere from, I'd say, in optimal conditions, maybe around the 15-year mark, maybe 20, even though those shingles are usually rated for 25 years. The 25 years is usually under optimum conditions. Not saying you couldn't get 25 out of them, but the sun is going to win one way or another in our world. From there, then you have an architectural shingle. So that's actually a laminated shingle, much more durable shingle, particularly with wind and the elements. So that shingle is probably going to last you somewhere around the 25, 30 years, and again, could even go a little bit further than that. And then from there, we also do metal roofing. Our panel, standing seam. Our panel is basically what everyone thinks of when they see a roof, a metal roof. Standing seam, it looks like a metal roof with kind of like these lines that are just drawn in there. You see it a lot on commercial work, and sometimes on houses they'll do some highlight, or they'll do the whole house in that, which is like it looks amazing whenever that's put on there. But the metal roofs are typically a 40-year roof there. So, but I mean, again, regardless if the customer is unsure if they have any issues on the roof or not, but we offer free roof inspections. It doesn't cost anything. And we go on many roof inspections, by the way, where there's absolutely nothing wrong with the roof, and we'll let them know, hey, here's how many years we think you have left on it. But yeah, we offer free inspections for anybody if they're just curious of how their roof's looking these days.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So let me ask you this. What do you believe sets you apart from your competition?
I just think with us, we're a local company. We all live in this area. A lot of people that we do business with are actual friends and family. And that's just how we try to treat all of our customers, are just their friends and their family of us. So we try to do a good quality job. We actually have a few checks and balances in place to make sure that the customers are happy. And then also, I mean, our Google reviews, I mean, we have hundreds of 5-star reviews.
Yes.
And we worked very hard for those, and we take all that very seriously. There's no better compliment that we can get than a referral, or, hey, thank you so much for doing a great job. It just really charges us up and makes us look forward to the next day of work.
Awesome. Let's talk about cost. How much, or obviously cost in any construction has risen over the past several years.
Sure.
What are y'all seeing as far as cost? Right
So
now?
shingles are commodities. Yes. So it's like it's like a gallon of milk. One week it's $3.50, next week it's $4.50. So the prices of shingle fluctuate throughout the year. With us, we just try to keep it nice and even going across the board. So we try not to get into. I mean, if the shingles go up a few dollars, we don't really worry about that. It's our customers, like I said, are the most important things for us. Plus, if we give you a quote, it's good for 30 days. Okay. So if the price actually rises, 2 weeks later and there's a big jump, well, we're going to honor that quote that we gave you. But our prices don't fluctuate very much here. We try to stay pretty even across the board.
That's awesome. How can people contact y'all?
So they can call us at our office here. It's 706-823-4300. They can actually call me directly if they'd like to. My number is 803-624-2938. We have our website at crosbyroofing.com. We have a brand new office here, just been here about almost 2 years now. Right here in Grovetown, Georgia. More than welcome to come by here. We have a showroom out here with our shingles and gutters and any way they want to get a hold of us, we're more than happy to do it. So.
Awesome. And how far booked out are y'all?
So the weather kind of, in an industry like this, in the roofing industry, the weather plays a big part in getting roofs on. Okay. So like this week here, we've had a lot of rain this week. So that might push us back 2 or 3 days on those jobs, which pushes other jobs back. Usually we try to stay in that 2 to 3 weeks before we can get your roof on for you. But again, weather's just depending. If it's pouring down rain, I can't have guys on a roof. Yeah, I don't want anybody to fall off, get hurt, or anything like that. So.
No. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And y'all give Taylor a call and get in touch with them, and they will help you get your roof replaced. Thank y'all so much. Hi, my name is Ben Goss with Keller Williams Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, I can help you reach your real estate goals and dreams. If you're selling, my unique marketing plan includes a combination of listing photography, video tours, and drones. And because I do all the marketing myself, I'm able to help my clients save money. I don't want to be just your real estate agent for one transaction. I want to be your real estate agent for life. So give me a call today. I look forward to hearing from you.